It'll be your last address to the nation, I figure, so I'm just going to ad-lib it. Once upon a time, that's a good start. I don't really have a whole lot to say.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Please, Jeff. I think saying goodbye is kind of silly because, hey, who knows? Someday, some other place, some other time. Someday, you may be driving through Bumblebee, Arizona, and you'll think to yourself, you know, that guy over there by that cactus, sitting on that pile of horse manure, looks real familiar. Didn't he used to be on the radio? Wasn't he the guy who hypnotized that chicken at the movies? If, by the way, that ever happens, just keep driving, because I won't have anything to say, but be sure and wave, and I'll wave back. So I'm not going to say goodbye. What do I want to say?
Farewell.
Les, hush your face. I'm trying to think. This isn't easy, you know? I guess I would, of course, like to thank everybody for listening. Some of the letters that I have received in the last 3 or 4 weeks since this thing was announced were mind-blowers. I mean, people who have been listening to me for the whole 20 years here in Chicago. And, I mean, I was really genuinely moved by a lot of the letters. And, now I got the direction I'm going here. Okay, now I'm hot. Now I'm rolling. Of course, I want to thank you for listening. But more than that, I would like to thank you for caring. Now, see, a lot of times you start thinking about listeners as simply Numbers, yeah, in ratings books. You know, you're the guy on the radio, and they're out there somewhere, but you don't see them, and you just see them reflected in the ratings books. They're numbers. Whoops, I lost my train of thought again. I should have made some notes.
But you're saying they were more than just numbers, because, like you said, they care.
Yeah, help me here, Mick. Help me.
Save them one more time.
Yeah, okay. So, I'm back on the track again. So, and sometimes those people, they write letters where they call, and a lot of times it's to complain about something, about, how come you play so damn many commercials, and how come you don't play more records by this band, or play less by that band, or so forth. But 2 different times in my career, first of all, the last 3 or 4 weeks since this thing was announced, I read every single letter. Well, I guess we could have flooded the airwaves with all these letters and flooded the airs with congratulatory calls and gosh, Larry, you're wonderful, and good luck and all that, but that would have been self-indulgent and perhaps boring to the other listeners. So we didn't read any of the letters and didn't put any of the phone calls on the air. But I wish that that we could. But I would like to thank all of you people who called and wrote letters. Some people even just to write a little 3-line thing, you know, about we've enjoyed listening to you for the last 20 years, good luck in the future and so forth. And then send it by overnight express, you know, to make sure it got here. It's been $10. It's incredible. Plus, I think I got sent enough M&Ms to last me for the next several lifetimes. Thank you very much. And one other time in my life, and that was last summer when I came back to this radio station. And saw the... I don't know whether I'm going to make it through this or not. The Mountain of Mail. This was after I was off the air for a while because of got me, Mick.
I think we know what was going on.
Yeah, it was
It was a tough time.
bad time in my life. The worst. Should have taped this. Should have taped this sucker. I knew it. Anyway, there are not... Jeez. Maybe I should write this out and have Mick read it. God, I'm paying him $1,000 a week. Anyway, it was then that I knew that you people out there were more than just a number in a rating book, and that you cared, because I got zillions of letters, and they kept coming in week after week. And so, I would like to not only thank you for listening, but for caring. That's the most important part. And I'm not going to say goodbye. You know, I'm glad I didn't make any bets on whether or not I was going to break up during this, because I would have bet anything that I could do this. Silly, stupid me. Some things never change. I'm not going to say goodbye. I just hope that, again, thank you for listening. Most of all, infinitely more than the listening thing, thank you for caring. And that goes to all you people out there in the hall. Turn on that hall thing, Marty. Thank you for showing up at this maudlin affair here. So thank you for listening, and even more important than that, thank you for caring. I hope you all have a nice evening, a good weekend, and have a great life.